I remember when we tested the Hugo's Amazing tape, every comment, they're like, that's sex tape. We use that in the bondage community.
Do you remember the 2 crazy women that were testing it in the infomercial?
They weren't testing it like how the commenters said they should have tested it.
Over the years, the boys and I have tested a bunch of as seen on TV tools and products, and we were reminiscing on that content and thinking about if those tools and goods are literally any good anymore. So today we're answering the age-old question of our as seen on TV products scams, or are they any good? But before we get into that, we are celebrating the 26th spin around the globe for our boy Mr. Joe Minert here. Let's knock it up. Happy birthday, Joe.
Thank you, guys.
As we record this, literally the day of his birthday, the young man grew his first gray hair today. Sam and I are quite proud. He's in his late 20s. So congratulations. Yes. Sam, I do believe, has a special treat for Sam's snack segment.
This one is probably one of the most special treats I've ever got to bring. Bit of backstory. My grandma Eleanor, she was world famous for her Ladylocks. I think I mentioned this before. So
couldn't find the recipe. No, you're gonna send one off to a science lab.
I didn't need to do all that because my cousin Lisa apparently actually has the recipe. So she made these for Easter, and they are literally.
Hold on. All of the lore around the Ladylocks, your cousin Lisa just comes steamrolling in. Mm-hmm. She's been holding the secret family recipe. Well, that's fighting terms right there.
No, thank goodness that she did it. She was kind enough to send me home with some. Now, these Ladylocks, I will say, whenever I get them from like a bakery or something, they make them too big and way too sweet. These
look perfect.
Oh, they're the perfect size. The filling, it's not too sweet. Nice crispy shell on the outside.
Let's get look at that shot. Can we get a punch on that? Oh, they smell like an old Italian woman's kitchen, Joe. You're gonna get first dibs on those as it is your birthday.
Try one of those.
I wasn't going to eat any food today.
Oh, you might have to try one of these now.
He's been talking about these things for years. Years.
Yeah.
You know what? For Joe's birthday, I will indulge. Here's to my health and happy birthday, Joe.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. So, straight out of the gate.
Those are gas.
It's one of the most phenomenal Ladylocks I've ever had in my life. So thank you for sharing those.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Wow.
And for me, it comes down to the ability to hold the crisp. Fresh Ladylock, you're getting the crisp all day, but these are at least 2 days old. Yesterday was Easter. She probably made them Saturday. At least. She might have made them in the middle of last week. She might have made them in January. Who knows?
It could have been any time.
The ability to hold that crisp, though, phenomenal. I would love it if you pulled out your cellular device right now on air and thanked her for blessing our lives with those. It's fantastic. And you're right, it's the perfect size. Our family makes them probably twice the size of that, and it's not bad from the length standpoint.
Yeah, those are a great size because you could have them in volumes.
Oh, yeah, you can just pop them. That'd be great, like a cookie table or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I like to indulge in a
cookie table, huh?
Yeah.
We're getting Yinzer on today's show.
We don't want to get into that. I don't believe in cookie tables, but we'll talk about that.
You don't believe in cookie tables?
I didn't have one at my wedding.
I know.
You guys did you?
You guys had a wedding for photographs only.
No.
And love.
No. That cookie tables are the most wasteful thing at weddings, and you can't prove me otherwise. No one touches them.
They may be,
dude,
but
you just haven't been to the right weddings.
I get the tradition, but people overdo the cookie tables, and they're not made with love. They could go get them from a...
We had a cookie room that looked like a war zone. It was picked clean.
Yeah.
We had like 1 million cookies.
See, because you probably have a lot of people that eat cookies. My extended family, every wedding I've been to, people have cookie tables and no one eats the cookies. And so it's like, for us, it just didn't make sense.
We didn't have any left. I mean, I'm talking people were leaving with grab bags and to-go boxes.
Did people make your family, like all the cookies?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Every woman in our family for months was making cookies.
There you go.
Every woman. It was the beacon of hope in their life for that year was the cookie table. It was insane. I was like, this is extreme. Then we got there. We couldn't figure out why no one was at the bar or the dance floor at my wedding. They were all at the cookie room.
Yeah.
Just going to town. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of cookie table. I'll fight you that one to the death.
Yeah, it's cookie table.
I like cookie tables. It just
There's good ones and bad ones. I've been to weddings where it's
you
like
know
this,
the bad ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, it so happens that that's every wedding I've ever been to in my young age.
All right, so maybe you just haven't had a good cookie table
I think
experience
that's
yet.
probably more than likely.
I don't think he's friends with enough Yinzers is the thing.
Maybe.
Yinzer cookie table and like being in Pittsburgh and doing it out of like need, two different things.
I really want to go to a wedding that has like just pierogies and
You want
just like
pierogi
super,
table?
Kielbasa
yeah,
pierogi.
just
Smells
super
like shit there.
Yinzer. Just super Yinzer.
What's that
just-
room over? Stay out of there.
A disappointing cookie table, though, I will give it to you, can ruin.
I think that's
Ruin
just
the
ruined our
wedding
perspective on
atmosphere, yeah.
cookie tables, being the disappointing cookie tables.
Yeah.
The best one, my brother had a great cookie table at his wedding because it was like you said, but my family's not as big anymore. And over the years, people have passed away. So it's like that time of
Yeah.
people cooking, all that stuff wouldn't have happened for
Oh,
our
my
wedding.
grandmother not being able to cook the cookies was a huge problem.
Yeah.
Just because she's senile, but
That would
She was
be
a-
a good business to get like a coalition of like
they
Pittsburgh
exist.
grandmas, different ethnicities,
Nonas.
and they all
Nonas
and
cookies.
That's all. Exactly. That's all they do is make homemade cookies. That's all right.
Now we're talking. Thank you for bringing those in, Sam. That's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
nostalgia. My
Oh,
grandma
there you
used to
go.
make those.
yeah, I mean,
Great.
I can't believe they actually exist in the real world, Joe.
I thought they were like made up.
They were lost.
Still waiting
too.
on the grape leaves,
Yeah.
but I mean,
I also thought
might
you
be
were going to
right.
say you like thawed them from the freezer for today.
I want everyone to eat one of these.
these are 30 years old. On Joe's name day, we are going to thaw these out.
You're going to see if he dies on his birthday.
One to get sick loses.
Well, now that we're done celebrating, you know, Joe's last spin around the sun, the as seen on TV stuff. I don't know why this came up, but we were just kind of, I think we were tidying the show, doing a little spring cleaning, and we were seeing a few of the items that kind of just ended up sticking around. One of those being a Flex Seal product.
Yeah.
And then like a mini can of Flex
We
Seal.
were using it the other day as a thing. We didn't say go grab this. We said where's the flex tape?
Yeah. Where is it?
And we're like, wait, we actually use that stuff?
Yeah, so there are a couple of them that are, I mean, I will say, worth their weight in gold.
Yeah, I've got a personal story. It's one of the I'll wait till we get into it, but yeah, the Flex Seal stuff's legit. The Flex Seal stuff is very
So
legit.
I went ahead and I pulled 18 tools and products that were from all of the videos that we've done. I'll run through them real quick and then we can dive into some of our favorites. But we have Flex Seal, Flex Tape, Flex Caulk. We tested every Flex product. That was a great video. Mighty Putty, the Gator Grip, OxyClean, Speed Out, Pro Grab It, Alien Tape, Mighty Fix It, the Fix It Pro Scratch Repair Pen, the Ding King, which did not work, the Auto Hammer, Roto Razor, Bit 360, the King Measure. That's an OG one.
The King Measure might have been, was that the first tool we actually tested?
That was the very first product. The Speed
it?
Out and that one were the two first ones we ever tested.
wow.
We have the Quick Strip and then the Air Broom and Spin Scrubber, the two modern ones.
Okay.
But I guess my question to you guys to kick it off, what were the best infomercials you remember? Were they products we tested or ones we couldn't get our hands on?
I mean, there's a reason Billy Mays is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Anything Billy touched when I was a young man, I just looked at it and I was like, that product is probably so good I can't afford it, right? Or I'm too stupid to know how to use it. And like, I still don't use OxyClean because I feel like I'm not even tapping into its capabilities. I also don't do my own laundry. But with that being said, OxyClean and the ShamWow, straight up goats of as seen on TV infomercials.
Yeah, see, I'm a little bit younger, so I remember the tail end of Billy Mays, but I do remember Vince with the ShamWow. That was a commercial I feel like I got bombarded with. Like I just,
Yeah.
it's like
Vince
a part of
has
my
a
childhood.
TV show now.
They still allow Vince to be on a camera?
Bro, Vince he has a like how, see if you can find anything on it, Joe. He has like a how to launch a product for a TV like that. Like Vince ShamWow guy, I've been getting served he's on YouTube.
What?
The ShamWow guy. Let's look at that guy. That guy parties 100%. You
Yeah,
cannot
a
question
little too much.
that
Yeah.
Vince parties. Look at this. 2 months ago.
Vince, I'm going to soak up the swine, pick out those liberal viewers at the same vote for me so I can represent one.
He's running.
He's in polish?
Wait, what? That's
What
not
did I
real.
just get hit with?
That's not real. Is that real?
This is his page.
So real.
That's not what?
It's so real.
Usually, most politicians wait till they're in office to have a controversy. He literally, his controversies are already out. He's like, I'm still going for it.
This
Dude's a cokehead.
Yeah, he gets after it.
Vince.
So Vince is making a comeback, and I don't know if it's the right way, but you're so, dude, the ShamWow commercials, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I don't even want to watch
Wow,
anymore.
Vince
of
got
that.
really political, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, man. He did.
Yeah, well, you saw, okay, maybe what I saw, you see there was episode 1 of a podcast. I don't see an episode 2, so obviously he was like, didn't get them.
Probably got a lot of bad traction, man. I mean, he has a lot of shit
Get the
public.
traction he wanted.
Aside from Vince and Billy Mays, I feel like a staple of my generation is Phil Swift.
Phil Swift.
He's going to be like our generation's Billy
Yeah.
Mays. He's
Well,
the best.
There was a dude when I was growing up. So you guys are an internet-based like generation, right? So you had we didn't have that shit. You literally had housewives sitting in front of the TV, calling in to a gentleman. I believe his last name was Papali, and it wasn't the dude that made the Eagles
was about to
roster.
say.
But he had look up the rotisserie chicken dude. I'm pretty sure his name was like something Papali. It was the rotisserie chicken infomercial. This was the biggest thing ever. This guy,
Fried chicken wings.
We gotta get his name.
Blocks the delicious flavor.
Stop skipping it.
And that
Go to the beginning. He'll probably say his name.
roast beef that's been fried chicken wings.
No.
I've
Okay.
used one of these before. I didn't know this was an
We had one.
infomercial thing.
We had one. Find his name. But anyway, my mom had one. We used it all the time. This is before you had rotisserie chickens in grocery stores as readily available, right? And it was unbelievable. This also led into, we had this, like, I've been seeing these on TikTok now, they're back. But an automatic, Ron Popeil, sorry. So I was close with
Okay.
Popali. Ron Popeil was his name. He was an infomercial legend. This dude's like 100 years old now. I don't even know he's still alive. But they had an automatic bread maker.
Oh.
That had its own, it had an infomercial heyday. My mom got one, and for like a good, like at least month, the whole house smelled like just fresh bread. But that was like an era of infomercials, and this was QVC just like coming like powering through. It was wild. You actually had to sit there and watch the show to get the discount to order the shit. You
Yeah.
couldn't just go online and then like grab a link and buy. That's where Billy Mays built his foundation on that, and then took it to another level after. And you got him and what's his name? Anthony. Right. There's the Anthony,
The British dude?
Yeah, they had their TV show. Then you've got the ShamWow guy. So I'm going to throw that rotisserie chicken on my Mount Rushmore if we did a Rushmore.
Yeah, I see. I never knew those from an infomercial. Those things are pretty sick.
Oh yeah,
Who's this? Oh, that's Billy.
Ron
Sullivan.
Popeil. Ron was always on the TV. Always.
This guy?
Yeah, Anthony Sullivan.
Oh yeah, okay. I do remember him.
He's the British Billy Mays.
Yeah.
See, TV was different for me back in the day. You didn't get your choice or selection. You just sat your ass down and were
What came
told
on,
what to
came
watch,
on.
and you got what you got. This episode of Slightly Above Average is brought to you by First Form, a brand that I personally love and the boys and I are using literally almost every single day. Lately, I've been loving the Formula One protein, specifically this vanilla milkshake. Not only is it delicious on its own, but the macros are incredible. 100 calories, 23 grams of protein. I'm basically mixing this in anything I possibly can just to get some more protein. Whether it's post-workout or I just want to snack in the middle of the day, I absolutely love it. It tastes phenomenal, and it's helping me take better care of myself, which is way more important if I'm being honest with you guys. The reason I absolutely love going to First Form for anything in regards to my health and wellness is because they take such great care of the details when it comes to their products. They are constantly testing and pushing the limits on the quality of what they're providing for us to put into ourselves. And so I trust them, I love them, and right now I want you to love them by trying out any product online. When you put in your cart using the link we provide for you guys, you're gonna get a free 5-pack of their protein sticks. If you don't like it, you can return it within 30 days, and they're gonna give you 110% money back. So if you want to check out the vanilla milkshake or any of their other Formula One flavors, go to firstform.com/slightly above average. You literally have nothing to lose. Check them out. Thank you, First Form. I'm going to go make a shake, then we're going to get back to the show.
It was probably before all of our times. I think I mentioned it. We were filming that Unscrewed video with the juicer, Jack LaLanne, the power juicer.
We had a juicer growing up. Probably got it through an infomercial.
I feel like we grew up more on the end of like kids products being pushed a ton in our childhood.
On infomercials?
Yeah, like it was a big like
Remember a Floam? Was it
Yeah.
Floam one of those?
that's when they had the Chia Pets was huge. They would shove that down people's. Yeah, we have ones.
We lost the chia seeds. We got to find Bert's chia hair.
Yeah, it's really hard to get chia seeds.
But like I feel like we grew up on that and the Easy Bake Oven. Like that was.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they pushed that shit down kids' throats.
They had the crayon melter too, where you would take all your broken crayons and you put it in this basically like an oven for kids. Is kind of dangerous, but it would like heat it up so you could have like.
Well, you were eating crayons?
No, you could eat a crayon, but no, you would take all the broken ones, melt it down into a multicolored crayon. Yeah, see, Joe, you might find it. Yeah, the crayon oven.
Yeah, you forgot an A, but we'll see. I don't believe anything you're saying right now. There was a crayon melting machine?
Yeah, look at Crayola crayon oven.
No way.
Yeah, find it, Joe. I remember this thing. When you see the design of it, it looks like the most mid-90s thing in the world.
Great times. Just such good times.
It was Crayola.
The Easy Bake Oven was huge. I do recall that.
Yeah, there it is.
This, yeah.
Had this?
Yeah, it was great.
You put it in there and it would melt them together so you could get
And then
mixed colors.
Yeah, you pour in the mold, then you'd get like a new crayon out of it.
It just looks like poop.
It is probably impossible to clean. But it
Right,
just
that
gets
thing's-
dirtier and dirtier.
See, they'd come out like that.
Oh, wow.
Multicolor. Look at that.
We didn't have that.
Oh, they dropped it. And then they sold
That
it.
and there was the art thing too, where they'd give you a black sheet and a scraper, and as you would scrape it, it'd be like different rainbow colors.
No, we still have those.
Oh, that's still a thing. Okay.
Oh, yeah. My kids have those. They're great.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, you get like I got my 1-year-old. She just scrapes the whole thing off and
Yeah.
like, giggles the whole time. Distracts her for like 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
It's great. I will say because that's gone, and there's also like incredibly strict like
Advertising
child
guidelines?
advertising laws.
Yeah.
That's why those are gone. But you have to get like more and more savvy with it, and that's where you do got to give Phil credit where credit's due. Like the man is still getting after it. He launched a campaign like 2 months ago. Did you see it?
No, yeah,
Phil-
he just came back. Yeah, I
Phil
did.
just came back and he was getting freaking weird with it. I'm talking like I had hundreds of DMs from people that were like, your boy Phil is losing his mind. And he had the goofiest Instagram posts and stuff.
They came out with an epoxy, which was interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're a little bit late to that, I feel like.
Yeah, they're just throwing their names on everything now.
He made the crossover. He made the online crossover. I feel like better than any infomercial host, or honestly, I don't know that many that have. I remember he was on a JonTron video. It did like 50 million views, where it was just like he was a guest on there and he's showing the products, and it didn't even feel like an infomercial. It's like 40 minutes long. I was like, I could watch this all day long. Like he's just such a charismatic personality. Oh yeah,
You have to, because if you're in that business, your shit's getting served on the internet. People are laughing at it and the virality of it. Then you got idiots like us that are sawing boats in half and trying to fix them with Flex Seal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like, it makes a ton of sense for him to be on the internet. He's just going to capitalize on that.
Oh, this stuff works. I think the weird part is not all the Flex Seal works, but when we tested it, we were most surprised at how well it did for the
almost
plants.
everything. Well, I don't remember what didn't work for Flex
Yeah.
Seal,
I'll tell you that.
but I feel like it was few and far between.
The most impressive Flex Seal thing I've ever seen. It's in my own house. This is like a couple months ago, and I have to get like my water main changed because when you close it, just a slight amount. The main, like the coming into the house, like my main shut off for my house. It's one of those old bonnet valves, and it's super old. So when you close it all the way, just a little bit of water comes out. So I put like an auxiliary one, like a couple feet down, but I want to get like a Kristen's daddy's a pipe fitter. He's going to come change the whole thing out. But coming right out of that water main, I'd had an elbow that went up, and it was this winter pinhole leak. It's shooting water. And I was like, this sucks because it's all copper pipe. So I'm like, I can't, even if I close this down, I can't solder it.
Phil.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't want to. And it was so low that if I were to cut it, it'd be hard to get a compression fitting on there. Also, it was 9 o'clock at night. So I'm like rummaging through my garage, seeing like, what can I use to stop this?
What's he got?
Flex tape, 2 hose clamps. I wrapped it in a piece of flex tape, put 2 hose clamps on there, tightened it, and like I said, I'm gonna get this whole thing changed out probably in the next month or two. It's held. It's held
incredible.
for 3 months straight, not a single drop. It's like solid.
I did the exact same thing on a pinhole leak we had this winter too.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering why we're getting so many pinhole links and you're listening to Westview Water, you, city of Pittsburgh, for not cleaning your water, because we have a shit ton of sediment and disease and a bunch of garbage in our water. And you're costing homeowners a shit ton, and insurance is piling on top. So go to help Westview.
Yours is Westview Water. That's mine also.
Dude, I know. Dude, Westview has probably 5,000 insurance claims against their water right now. I've owned 2 homes that have had completely deteriorated copper pipes because of the sediment in their water. And the plumbers that my wife represents, all of them are repairing Westview serviced water, like homes and businesses and stuff. Because there's just so much aggregate in it. It's destroying copper pipe. That's up to code and everything. It's awful. Anyway.
You could drill a well.
Keep your well propaganda on the couch. Yeah.
You just call the miners and get yourself a well. All that being said, though, that's why we have pinhole leaks, and Flex Seal works so good. Like the Flex Tape, oh man, I had to, remember that 12 inches of snow we got?
Yeah.
Like in one day? That day, we popped a pinhole leak. Only thing that could save it was the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Flex Seal, hose clamps. Godsend. So, Father's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays, anything, any little celebration, grab a roll of Flex Tape, throw it in there, and give it to somebody you love.
Please.
This is not sponsored or endorsed at all. We are just fans of the product. Phil with a brilliant idea there. Got to give it to him.
I mean, going back to like the Flex Tape commercial, just the funniest thing, actually testing this stuff, but
I mean, it worked. We did it.
Oh, yeah.
their
Really
production is so good for these products, I will say. That's what just makes
This
it
is
so
like-
much better.
So if you're a YouTuber, here's what I love. If you're a YouTuber and you're like trying to come up with concepts and ideas, like think about the brilliance of the simplicity that they are marketing with Flex products. That's all you got to do as a YouTuber. What's the simple problem and what's a simple solution, right? And then make it visually simple. That's what Phil does an incredible job. If you just take something that's not typically visual, it makes it visual. You're holding a 45-pound plate. Like you would never do that in the real world. But Phil thought of it.
Look at his face curling
They
that.
just sit around doing just like piles of drugs to come up with these ideas, because it's like you got to be pretty creative.
Oh man, they must.
I would love to get a tour of the Flex Tape R&D department where they're just picking up various
I would
objects
just love
with the
to
tape.
crack a few cold ones with Phil.
Yeah.
Tell me your life's Phil. Tell me what's going on, dude.
Well, how do you feel about this truck that they're fixing that it just happens to be a Dodge Ram?
That tracks. Sorry,
Definitely
Dodge
tracks.
owners. That tracks.
He's not
Oh my
sorry.
God. He's like, let's test this out by going over an average road in the city of Pittsburgh, 55 potholes.
Dude, side note, the potholes have been terrible this year from this
it's
bad
every
winter.
year
The
this season.
Every year, but it's like
every
it's
April,
terrible
May.
this year.
Kristen hit one so hard in her car, it dented us. I've never seen this before. It dented the steel rim in. It was like
There's one on the road to my house that you hit it and you're like the whole car jolts. Right?
Yeah.
Like, what is? Yeah,
I
they
mean,
can't get to them fast enough.
We could all be roofers with Flex Tape. I mean, look at this. Look at the application.
They're just.
That's crazy. They don't fix that. And they just leave it exposed.
Well, the thing they never say in these commercials, like any of the Flex products, they are excellent, quick, temporary fixes. I think where it gets dangerous is when people see this and are like, oh, so I could just properly fix this with the Flex product. I don't think anyone's saying you should use this long term, but a temporary, like something like John said, the pinhole leak or anything like that, all day. Yeah, see, I wouldn't recommend this, but Mike,
I did it. It works.
It did work.
If you haven't watched that Unscrewed video, which I highly doubt if you're listening to this, you haven't, well, go watch it again. Go share it with a loved one.
That video was so much fun.
It was.
I mean, we really had no idea if that boat was going to float.
Nope.
There were boat police down the road.
We weren't even
in and
supposed to
out.
be down there with the boat, were
No.
we?
We broke like 12 laws. Sorry, guys. Not sorry. But Flex Tape, yeah, elite. Flex Seal, meh. I'm not really finding applications for the spray can.
Nah.
The roll-on, though, solid.
Yeah.
You can, as long as you're patient, you can do the roll-on in certain applications. Like that roofing application there, obviously you got to bridge the gap, but you could throw some mesh tape or something on it, roll on it, like get the same thing.
How many times has the Flex Paste saved our asses with epoxy? That
Yeah,
product.
the Flex Paste is basically Mighty Putty just in Flex's branding. So that's another As Seen on TV product, I feel like, is you had Billy was like, I got Mighty Putty, and Phil's like, F you, Billy, I'm making my own.
Yeah.
And then they just went toe to toe, and only one of them could do all the coke.
See, I thought the Mighty Putty was like the JB Welds.
R.I.P. Billy.
Yeah, JB Welds got bought out, or no, it is JB Welds now. They were something
Yeah, I
else.
thought that was like the Mighty Putty where it's like the epoxy clay. Like you mold it and it gets hard.
I believe JB Welds owns them now,
Oh, okay.
but they used to be something
There's
else.
a few companies that, I mean, all it is a 2-part epoxy that's not mixed. It comes in tubes. We get it here from Mohawk. It's the same thing.
No,
Like
but I'm
Mighty-
saying the paste we would use, that shit was different. We
Oh,
like
I
cram it in the
paste.
joints. Like we get a leak and it's like, where's the flex paste at? We get a leak and we'd
I
be
think
like,
that's like oxygen activated. You get it out of the can.
yeah.
Because if you let that can get any air in it,
it
it's
solidifies.
gone. Which actually is smart on Phil's behalf because you just make us buy more of it.
Yeah.
One-time use.
I don't know if Gorilla bought them out or they just make the exact same thing now. When you go to Home Depot, you're left with this choice where you're looking at the Gorilla one. It's the same price, but bigger. And it's like, do I want to support Phil and get less product or get the exact same thing bigger, but I don't get that
Supporting
sweet.
gorillas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorilla makes some good products. It's all the same shit though.
Gorilla cracks me up. Has nothing to do with this, but I find people like Gorilla Glue was marketed incredibly well. If you remember back in the day, another like TV marketing, and they were fixing everything with it. But it's because it's not a traditional glue. It's I think a polyethylene glue or something. So anyway, it foams and like actually chemically binds shit together.
Yeah.
So the things it was fixing it was great for, but it was not applicable in normal glue applications. People are like, oh, I'm just going to replace all the glue in my life with Gorilla Glue. And then you just have like shit that Gorilla Glue should never touch.
Yeah.
You know, like you should be using, I don't know, CA glue or Elmer's glue even. And you're just like foam everywhere. It stinks. Like you're getting cancer from smelling it.
Yeah.
You're like, Gorilla Glue had a good minute. Now they make all those products, but back when it was just their original product, they're fixing remember they were fixing everything outdoors you could think of.
Well, and
broken table, Gorilla Glue.
Some of
Broken
that
door,
stuff's expensive. Like a lot of the Flex products are pricey compared to other ones. Like I think one product that would be great for them if it wasn't so pricey is the caulk.
Yeah.
The Flex caulk, it was like super good when you guys
In the
tested
aerosol
it.
can?
Yeah, it was such a small amount and it was so expensive.
I literally keep a can in my bathroom in case of like an emergency.
Yeah.
By emergency, I'm just, I don't know, like see water somewhere, I just clean it and
Flex
over
caulk it.
Because you don't have to get the caulking gun. You don't have to clean it up. It's just like all right there. But you're like, yeah, you're right. $18 a can. You're like,
Yeah, it's a little up there.
not. Meanwhile, you can buy caulk in like 5-gallon buckets. Fill shit up.
1 bucket of caulk, sir.
Well, and then after like all like those products, we started going towards
Gimmicky shit.
Yeah, like the stuff you could actively go buy at Walmart. We got some older products like the Ding King, the Fix It Pro, the scratch repair kit. That video was like very popular on Polish Ranger fixing the one scratch.
I just love in the video they were fixing a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like you think some schmuck with a Ferrari is gonna fix his own
I got
scratch,
this pen here.
right? Oh, $6 pen on my $600,000 sports car. Yes, idiot.
Once we used it and I saw how it worked, I was like, this is actually super hokey because all it is just like a little bit of clear coat in there.
Yep.
It's like the same thing as if you're like spraying something when you scuff it and you hit it with another clear coat, it fills it in and goes away. I'm like, there's nothing special about this.
Nothing about it at all, except I'm all about it. I was like, I love it.
Well-
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it this weekend too.
No.
So I've been talking a lot of shit on my wife's driving skills, right? So we have an Expedition, we have the Max, it's the bigger one. We can fit all of our infinitely growing children and like a car seat, right? So we got 4 kids, me and her, and then all the doohickeys and doodads. We got a haul everywhere, right? So we have this giant SUV. She's driven it into some stuff. There's some dings and scratches on it, right? And I'm like, I like make fun of her for it. I had to eat all my words this weekend because I pulled 3/4 of the way into the garage so I could get the whole way around it because we had Easter weekend and stuff. I'm vacuuming out the truck and I'm like, I want to make sure I can walk around. Out of habit, I walk into the house and I just hit the garage door button, drop the door right onto the tailgate of the truck. Now the door has sensors, obviously, but just gave it a nice little with the piece of metal that hangs on the bottom there and went up and I looked at it and I was like, I could use that scratch marker that we had at the shop from 1996 right now and not even tell her. Instead, I sent her a voice note and said, I can't talk shit on you anymore. I apologize. This is God telling me to stop talking shit on my wife. So, Sarah, I know you actually listen to the show. There's your credo. There's a credit you deserve. She's not a terrible driver. She's actually a better driver than me. She can drive. She could probably give you a run for your money driving stick.
See,
She grew up driving it. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
she
so I
teach
could have
you.
used that this weekend though, Sam.
There was that one. I think one I thought was hilarious that you guys tested was the Ding King.
The Ding King was funny.
It just caused more dents.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was,
it did.
It was, yeah, it was.
And that glue wouldn't come off.
Yeah.
You had to like scrape it off. I mean, it was, granted that mini truck is a little
Dude.
It's a little dented
Little
already.
piece of shit. No, I got a buddy that does paintless dent repair.
Yeah.
And when I talk to him about it, what you actually don't realize is when you dent the metal moves. So it gets thinner where the dent is, and that metal moves. That metal moves outside of the dent. So the Ding King, when you pull it back, you still have the thick area of metal. That's why you watch them tap, is they try to tap the metal back to get the smoothness in it. If you're watching like PDR stuff. Which you get nothing out of in the Ding King. The Ding King, you're just pulling that thing out and then it makes another dent and dents around it.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that thing made probably some people a couple $1,000,000 there. Sold to the homeowner back in the day. And it probably actually was the catalyst of the industry of paintless dent repair. You know? We can give credit where credit's due.
I remember when
The Ding King.
your friend came up seeing his tools in comparison to the ones that they give you with the Ding King. I was like, this is a very different, very different setup here.
Yeah, we have these like little plastic like nubbed thingies on the Ding King. He's got these like super nice carbon fiber tools that like have all this like anti-scratch stuff on, so he can like reach really long and like really lightweight. And these things were like heavy and basically just made your truck up more.
Yeah.
Then the stuff at Walmart's all like, I feel like a ploy just to scam older people.
Oh, 100%.
a lot of that.
It's like right at the end cap when you're checking out, seems like you could use it. None of it works
100%
properly.
scam.
Or kids. I mean, we got that football in those games. That was,
the Doritos blankets.
yeah, those Doritos blankets.
Cheeto blanket.
It was
And then
Cheeto
Mountain
and
Dew.
something else.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Sam gave that one to his uncle for Christmas, he said.
Yeah, he enjoys it.
Loves
Are you being
himself-
serious?
loves himself a Dew lightning.
I wonder what happened to those.
Some of those, though, the speed out, good tool to have in the box.
Yeah.
That
That's
thing
good.
actually worked.
I
I
thought
was blown away.
the Tiger wrench, that's throwing it back. The Tiger wrench wasn't too useful, but it's one of those tools I feel like if you lose a lot of wrenches,
No.
it's not bad to have at times.
No.
You know, this
Very
man
rare
loves
case.
He loves a pipe wrench. He's not replacing a pipe
I'm just saying, if you lose a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
it is not bad just to, in a quick instance. I'm not saying to use it all the time, but it's not bad to have laying around.
No, it's just so cumbersome. It's so bad. Anytime we've ever had to use it on something, or I'm like, let me try to get, you can't get any leverage on it. It's this big and it's got a swivel head on it. So it's just fighting you the whole time. No, it's a horrible.
It's a
Stay away
great
from the
tool.
Tiger wrench. Stay away from the Tiger wrench at all costs.
Which one was the
Gator Grip.
no? So you're talking about the multi-head?
Yes, and they had 8 heads or whatever, and they all
that
turn.
thing sucked.
That thing was sick.
What was the one though that clamped on it? That was another wrench that was supposed to replace your pipe wrench,
Your oil
crescent
filter.
wrench.
That was the
Oh, the strap wrench? Or
Yeah.
No, it was another. I thought it was a Tiger wrench.
What are you talking about? Explain it real quick.
It just had a sliding head on it, and it was like it's like a. I don't know.
It was like a crescent wrench?
It was I'm supposed to replace a crescent wrench, a pipe wrench, channel locks, like an open end. Like it was. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. No, it's not any of those.
We didn't test this.
no.
It's just a pipe wrench.
No, keep scrolling down. No, keep scrolling.
Because we tested the
I
grip
thought-
it.
Yeah, keep scrolling. Give me some scroll. Give me some scroll. Give me some scroll. I thought it was the Tiger wrench.
They're not gonna be more as we go further down.
Give me the Tiger wrench. Google the Tiger wrench. Or GPT or whatever you do now.
Google search.
Tiger wrench.
Look at that thing.
It was awful.
This thing was great.
And they're like 12
You know
point
what? I think I'm
sockets.
getting it confused with a TikTok wrench.
Oh, we did one on TikTok.
That was like a sliding headed wrench. They were like, replace
Yeah.
every wrench in your life.
Yeah, that was TikTok.
I've done
TikTok
so
has
many
some wild shit
shitty tools, I just
nowadays.
get confused.
I feel like that's the modern ass seen on TV. Just
Yeah, just live selling junk.
Yeah, marketing. They have. Looks like he's getting ready to take the lug nuts off his tire with the Tiger
because
wrench.
it's capable
Nice
of doing
aluminum,
that.
fully aluminum polished tire though.
Yeah, there's no way
Yeah.
it'd be the strongest man alive to break a lug with like a 4-inch Tiger wrench.
Probably an ATV or something. That's not actually.
Hey. Don't give more credit than we're
Then the
due.
Gator Grip. You guys hated this one for some reason.
It sucked. We actually got one in that box.
Yeah, I think
All right, so Sunday's unscrewed video, as you're listening to this on a Friday or Saturday, we get a Gator Grip in a mystery box.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. It was straight out of the 90s. Like literally still in 90s packaging.
I feel like it's like a rite of passage. Like every grown man has that experience where you're in need of a specific size socket or something, and you come across that in the toolbox and you say, you know what, I'm going to chance it. I'm going to see if this Gator Grip has what it takes to break this, so I don't have to go find whatever size socket I'm looking for. Then it breaks inside of the socket, and you say, why did they even make this? Why did they? Yeah.
That was a waste of time.
That Gator Grip was amazing.
Instead, carry 100 sockets to whatever you're working on.
One that we tested that was super underrated, alien tape.
Arguably too good.
Too good. That tore drywall off the wall.
I still hate that shit. I thought the alien tape was like, they made it seem like you should be using it like all over your home. And this product was way more intended to create like a watertight barrier between two strips of metal on the outside of your house.
That you could wash if you ever chose to.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. We have paint missing all over the building from testing the freaking alien tape.
Yeah.
Just because it ripped off the paper, the wallpaper, the drywall behind it. That shit was massively overestimated in what it should be doing.
I remember when we tested the Hugo's amazing tape, that elicited a response that I don't think any of us were prepared for. We're like, this is weird tape. It sticks to itself, but not to other stuff. Like, that's kind of a goofy product. Every comment, they're like, that's sex tape. They've got sex tape. We use that in the bondage community. And it was just like this whole group of commenters that I didn't know were a part of.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
If you go back to that video, the top comments are like, sex tape, that's bondage tape. Yeah, the Hugo's amazing tape.
I don't even want to pull that up.
Google it, Joe.
Thankfully, I do not read the comment section at that depth. Are you kidding me?
No.
Do you remember the two crazy women that were testing it in the infomercial?
They weren't testing it like how the commenters said they should have tested it.
What?
You're into the lore, Polo. That's insane.
That is so insane.
Yeah.
That tape has no business existing in my eyes. Like, no. It's great for sex work and bondage and all the multitude of industries where you don't want it to stick to you. You know, you're like, whoa, wait, what? Well, unscrewed, and this episode took a wild right turn. So good for. Hopefully, Hugo's is still in business. You know, we don't want to.
The last two I want you guys to reminisce on real quick were the auto hammer and the king measure. The auto hammer was that had the nails that automatically sat, and then you
came out of the handle.
Yes, so elite, ahead of its time. It didn't work as it needed to, but come on, you loved that thing.
It was fun. You weren't getting anything close to accurate.
No,
like hammering,
but it was cool that your hammer had nails in it.
It was.
You had to load your hammer,
like shake the hammer and then hit shit with it.
Then the king measure, I think, is what did everything.
That was horrible.
The king measure set it off.
The king, it might have been a bad product, but it was a great time.
Yeah, you could say it with the hammer.
You know why he's saying that? Because he loves that Rikon, that like $250 digital, like you can like talk to AI and shit with it.
Yeah,
with a completely unnecessary tape measure.
They came out with a new one we're gonna buy. We gotta do it.
What's on the new one?
It's just smaller now.
Oh, good. Yeah,
that's good.
You probably would like it more.
I've never used that tape for any of the crazy functions it advertises, but there's a handful of times where we're in like the office. It's like, how big is this? And I have to grab that thing, and I hate it because it's so big. I'm like, I can't even maneuver it like a regular tape. It's
elite,
but the king measure crawled so that tape could walk.
Can you pull up an image of the king measure?
The king measure had the string in it. It had the laser in it.
No, do you remember the king measure wasn't supposed to come with a string? It was supposed to be, I remember when we bought it, it didn't say it had a string. And then whenever we got it, it had the string.
Yeah, it was awful.
You remember this, Pula?
See, if they're going to do one of these gimmicky products, this is what I never understand. It's like, all right, like we want to try to swindle some people into thinking this is a decent product. They get like the worst graphic designers to do their logos and stuff. Like
it's made for blind old people.
Like, look, I know they could have.
Like my grandfather would get on that 100%. I love you. You're buying that. I know you are. All day.
The roll mode.
Remember, it was like, yeah, you could get a circumference of a pipe.
Why would you need that?
I don't know.
We tried. King measure, you gimmicky bastard.
Then the string. What are you measuring with the string?
King measure crawled.
It could be all over the place.
Raycon or whatever that thing is called could run.
Yeah. Well, I say we go through them. Actually, I have some of the most famous ones. Go through. You guys are going to rank them if they're scams or actually legit products.
Okay. S tier.
No, that's you're just going to say scam or legit.
Okay.
The S tier will be later. Just if you think it is a product that you should buy, consider if you see it, or if it's just a complete and utter scam. First up, we'll go Flex Seal.
Legit.
100%.
I think it's legit. We got Flex Tape.
Legit.
Probably the most legit. Flex Caulk.
Legit.
Probably disagree here. I feel like it's a bit gimmicky.
If you this is coming from a man who's wearing a caulking shirt and has a caulking badge, a caulking card, and calls himself the king
of caulk.
of what's the union he made up? The
Caulkers Union 412 local.
That's where he went.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like with caulk, there's so many different types and so many different applications. And even like in a bathroom, you're typically using like silicone or like siliconized caulk or something like that. And I just don't like that it's this random general purpose. We don't know what the recipe is.
It's basically an Alex.
I don't know if it's an Alex.
I think it's an Alex.
It's
like that kind of a makeup.
I felt it dry and it gets like rock solid. And I'm like, this is like, whenever I do like trim or anything, I always use the Alex Flex. And I'm like, if I use something like this, it would just be a nightmare. Like as time would go on.
That. When I used it, it didn't do any of that.
Oh, really?
Maybe it's a mystery.
Maybe.
Feels
Still legit. Still buy it. Put it in the cupboard.
We got Mighty Putty.
Legit.
That's a scam. I thought it was a scam. He tried putting those lights on the mini truck, dude, and it would not stick over hours.
For anything like that, no. I like it. Like they had a video of someone repairing like a ceramic mug with it for basic stuff. I wouldn't use it to adhere anything you care about.
Flex Putty all day. Remember the Flex Putty?
Yeah.
We were able to do. We did that like it pulled me up on a crane.
Wasn't that super glue?
Yeah, that was the Flex
That was the
glue.
Flex super glue.
No, it was a Flex Putty on that metal thing.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
we did. You're right. We did it with the workbench,
yeah.
and then the Flex glue was the logs. Remember?
Yeah.
It said you could put two metal
was
blocks
frightening.
together with a drop of glue, and then you could lift up to like
It worked.
10,000 pounds. It worked extensively, but
I don't know how many times I want to lift it up and down.
all those labels lie. They needed like
What's his name? Did Jerry Rig Everything did that video similarly
with Tesla.
If you like put a bunch of money into it.
Yeah,
You know,
he really
did it the right way.
We have your favorites. I know this answer. The Gator Grip,
No, garbage.
Nope.
OxyClean.
Extremely legit.
Legit, yeah.
That stuff works too well.
Yeah.
Oh man, anytime I have a stain in something, no matter what the stain is, no matter if it's like, oh, it's been set in and dried, it'll just get anything out. OxyClean's amazing.
We have the Speed Out.
Legit.
Legit.
Good old Tom Silva, your favorite. Alien Tape.
He promoted it, remember?
I forgot it was Tom Silva. Alien tape garbage.
Yeah, don't put that in your house.
We have Mighty Fix It. It was the tape we tested.
I don't remember.
Is that the one that got hard and I built a hammer out of it? Yeah, no, garbage.
JB Welds owns it now.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
That stuff was sick.
It was great, but it was like 8 parts. You need like a well-ventilated area, remember?
You had to wear gloves.
Yeah,
You
like
couldn't get it on your
smoked.
skin.
Yeah, you get it on your skin, you gotta go to the hospital. Like, don't buy that.
The Fix It Pro Scratch Repair Pen.
Junk. If you
Put it on your nostalgia shelf all day. And yeah, don't use that.
Then the good old Ding King.
junk,
Garbage.
We have my favorite, the Auto Hammer.
stay away.
Garbage.
It's a great hammer. The Roto
Oh, those
Razor.
were all terrible.
The Roto Razor was terrible.
What was the Roto Razor?
It was that little like Dremel, like for engraving glass.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, no, it was that Death Wheel.
Yeah.
Get that out of here too.
Just buy like a
What
reputable.
was the road? What was? I remember I had that like little. I don't know.
I forget which one that was. That was the
Tested so much shit.
it's meant for like carving glass and stuff.
Yeah.
I forget what the name of it was. I do
don't.
remember that. That was a famous one. Then we have the Bit 360. And don't say it's bad because we have you both on camera saying it's incredible.
The bit that was the one that like locked and loaded with. The,
Yeah, and then you locked it, turned it, loaded it.
yeah, that I actually like that. I wish someone could figure out a better way to do it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I mean, yeah.
That's fair. The King Measure.
No, never.
Sorry.
Quick Strip.
Just get a regular set of wire strippers.
Yeah.
They're quick enough.
You guys did love this one. John broke it early in the test. The Air Broom.
I was a fan.
I was
Concrete floors.
impressed. Or wait, is this the?
It was the one where you took that jar of mayonnaise and dumped it on the ground, and that thing cleaned it up.
I think maybe
It's like a squeegee.
And then John broke it by accident.
That was surprisingly good. Okay, I remember which one you're talking about.
And then those the Ruby horsepower, the spin scrubbers. Do you guys remember?
Just get the brush that could go into your drill that actually has like a high RPM to it and clean with that.
Yeah, that's all I have for that. So then that moves us into putting these all on a list.
Okay.
S tier, A, B, C, and F. We're gonna go through one by one. You're gonna tell me which ones go where.
Is that like all?
Yeah, like complete and utter scam. They should be arrested for putting
Excellent.
it on there. All right, let's start with the king measure.
Scam.
F.
Oh yeah. You can't even use it as a tape measure because it had a piece of string. Like it's to measure what? Two people to do.
Look at this flaccid log here.
Alien tape.
It'd probably B, but like be careful.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Gator grip.
I'll say C.
It might get one or two jobs done, but do not go to that thing all
Are
the
you
time.
serious? C.
Joe.
Don't put that on any nut you care about.
Wow, you guys blow my mind. The scratch and repair fix pen.
F.
F.
The thing is,
It took the scratches out of that Ranger.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you ever actually get a scratch in your car, you go to AutoZone, wherever, and they literally have pens that are factory matched to your paint color with the same little clear coat thing. It'll do the same thing. This is just a junky version of
Wait,
it for
they
the
have
same
those?
price.
I need one of
Yeah,
those.
for your exact paint color.
I'm going A.
A tier, baby. Yes.
It was ahead of its time.
It was ahead of its
It's
time.
before they had it at AutoZone, before they had it at the stores where you can buy it now.
And then we have the air broom.
B.
B, yeah, B's fair.
Special application on
That's
there.
surprising. We'll go flex caulk.
A.
I would not put it up there, but
Where'd you put it?
I'd put it at B or C.
We'll put it at B.
What the? I can't believe your hate for the flex caulk.
That actually blows my mind. You don't like that.
Oh, man.
He
likes
loves it. He
traditional.
said it was incredible. We're pulling up the video. Time
There's
out.
no way I said it was
He
incredible.
wants. He doesn't even feel like dripless caulking guns. He's like, I want to hold it.
Here it is. I knew. Where's he at?
Now, see, but this is different. This is a rough application.
Nope.
This is not.
We got
like,
you in 4K, man.
Where's the gun at?
Phil, you know how brilliant Phil Swift is? You don't need it.
Wow.
Are you prepared?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
Isn't that incredible? Is that not one of the 3 most satisfying things you've ever done in your life?
That's pretty impressive.
Phil, you gentlemen.
That was a polite, this is impressive.
Front doors.
That was a leading question. Is this not the most impressive thing you... What am I supposed to say? That no?
I'm just saying, man. He seemed pretty excited to use it then.
Use it in a pinch. Don't use it for anything you care about.
So
Use
an
it
A?
on
A
anything
tier?
you care about.
Dear. Let's go.
OxyClean.
S tier.
Yes.
S.
It's the goat of cleaning product.
Speed out.
That's A for
A,
sure.
yeah.
Then we have, it's the same version of that, the Pro Grab. It's the same thing. It's just a different brand of the bits.
That one, speed out for life.
Okay, we'll go F.
I'm brand loyal.
The Auto Hammer.
Bullshit.
You guys can't at least do a C.
For what? What? And they have proprietary nails. Once you run out of the nails, what do you do?
Call somebody for help. I need nails.
The Ruby Horsepower brush.
Oh, such trash. Absolute garbage. Despicable.
The Mighty Tape.
Mighty Tape?
What was that one?
Or is this Putty? Sorry, I can't see these logos.
It's putty.
We have Mighty Putty.
Mighty Putty's a A or B tier.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's fair.
don't try to like stick your tile on your backsplash with it.
Which
but-
one, Pula?
They do A tier. definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the mighty putty.
We have the Bit 360.
What the?
I'm gonna say
Oh, the Bit 360s. Go the B.
yeah,
Let's
B,
go.
B or C.
Ahead of its time, another
Ahead
one.
of its time.
The Ding King.
F.
F.
We have the Roto Razor Saw.
F.
F.
Mighty Tape.
I think Mighty Tape is a direct knockoff of Flex Tape.
And then JB Weld bought it, and now it's...
Oh, that okay. The stuff that that shit. It works, but like it's way too complicated. It's
Yeah,
the
it's a
epoxy
lot.
with the mesh, and it was all sticky. I had to wear. I think I had to wear like a full wetsuit.
It's the stuff that dries like a cast. It's, yeah.
Yes,
those wire strippers.
garbage.
It's F.
They do. There are companies that make those that are good though.
Mm-hmm.
Not,
Yeah.
not that company.
Then our favorite two, Flex Seal.
I'll say
Probably
A.
B.
B. I could go with B.
I just don't know. The roll on is good. The spray, I don't know. Like have you ever needed it?
I've never used the spray for anything personally.
Like, yeah.
And last but not least, Flex Tape.
You know where
Goat.
to put that. You know exactly where
Straight
to put
to the
that.
top rope.
Wow.
The disparity between the S and F tier is
There's
hilarious.
just so many gimmicks.
There are so many gimmicks out there, though. We haven't even tested the whole half of them.
Really? We've done 100 as seen on TV products.
The problem with the whole As Seen on TV category is we can't find half of the products that were maybe not these heavy hitters that are still sold.
This is before we had Claudette, our new assistant.
Yeah, it was before.
We might have to bring her out of the retirement.
That
When we
was
stopped letting her smoke inside, we had to get rid of her, but we might have to bring her back.
We might have to.
Cigs inside and more as seen on TV.
Back to the good old days.
Back to the
in
good
for
old
both.
days.
Excellent. Well, I'm not going to lie. The reminiscing here, even though it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, when was that video published, Joe? It was over 2 years ago. But now I'm getting confused with, there's just been so many tests. So with all that being said, what do you want to see us? What vein of the internet's asshole have we not tried things in yet? I know we're getting recommendations. QVC's been asked a lot,
Yeah.
but we don't even know how to use that.
Yeah. QVC, Whatnot, the live selling app.
Whatnot I could get into.
Wouldn't be bad to get TikTok products that are only through live sellers. Like that's the caveat is that it has to be someone live selling.
I'd
the
want
product.
to make sure though we're having the most interesting conversations on the live sell possible. Like I'm gonna FaceTime in wearing a disguise.
All right.
Be like, hey, you selling what are you guys? You selling me here, right? I think that'd be fun. So what? We got Whatnot and QVC. If you guys got something else, let us know in the comments down below. That's going to be a wrap on this episode. A lot of fun with the reminiscent and the reflection. Really appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to get early access or any of our behind the scenes content, make sure you're checking out the Builder Bunker. I think it's next week. We have an incredible, I would say, bunker access only piece of content that is on the back end of our unscrewed video that's dropping here after this episode comes out. That will be quite fun. Joe and I are going to have to punish ourselves with like 10,000 calories of food. So if you're into that kind of thing, it's the best place to get it. Share it with your friends, your family, the people you love, people you hate. We don't care. We love you all, and we'll see you on next week's episode.